have compassion. Like it's actually not even, like it's actually not even funny. Because what do you mean? And you know that child is going to get bullied. And then that one is not even okay, well that's the worst. But like another really bad one is hi. Okay, so today, you're probably wondering why I'm holding this book. I'm going to get to that. But so today, we're going to start like a new series on my channel. I'm not really sure what I'm going to call this series. I have a few ideas in my mind, but like once the video comes out, you see the name. So yeah, whatever I decide to call this series, the whole point is basically I'm gonna be like talking about stuff, which is basically my whole channel. But the catch is I am also going to be drawing or like sketching, because like I'm not the best drawer in the world. Like I actually can't draw to save my life, but like it's weird because I can draw but I also can't draw. I really don't know how to explain it, but it's like if you give me something to look at and tell me to draw it, I can draw it like to a T. Like I can draw it to perfection. And like that's why I always liked biology class, because like they would just give you the picture in the textbook and then you just like draw the heart and like trace all the lines and everything, and then you have the human heart there on the page, and it was always so easy. But then I hated art class because like you had to like draw from your mind or something. Like I can't do drawing from like imagination. I don't know why, but that's just basically how I am. But I can draw if I'm looking at what I'm drawing. So yeah, so this series is going to be basically me talking about stuff, my opinions on stuff. If I have stories, I'm going to tell you, but then I also have to be like drawing or sketching as I'm doing it. So as you can clearly see, I have this magazine, Law Digest. Any lawyers in my comment section, comment down below. I don't know anything about law, but I just found this magazine in my house. So yeah, I'm going to use it to hold the papers, which I'm going to use to draw. So yeah, this is pure white A4 paper, just normal paper. Then I have a bunch of pencils. This is the one I'm using right now, but I go through pencils like crazy. So I have this. Then I have sharpener, obviously, which is almost full because I took a lot of time sharpening this pencil before I started filming. But yeah, also these are the best sharpeners, the ones with like the case that can hold your pencil shavings. These are the best ones. And then I have a used eraser because I couldn't find a fresh one. So yeah, that's basically what it is. And today, for our first episode of this series, I am going to be talking about my unpopular opinions. So basically, I don't know if they're going to be unpopular, but like unpopular in my opinion, like that's what I can say, my unpopular opinions. So basically, also I hope the glare from the glasses isn't like affecting anything. I'm going to take them off once I start drawing because I don't want to draw with them. But I just, I thought I would try something cute, something fresh for the intro, get you guys interested. But yeah, these are my glasses. So if you like them, then let me know. But yeah, also I may be a bit like distracted at times, and that's because I'm listening to music while I'm doing this. But like I will turn off the music if I need to. Obviously you guys aren't going to be able to hear the music because copyright, but yeah, I need the music to like, it gets me in the zone, So yeah, basically today I'm going to be drawing and talking about my unpopular opinions. I don't know why it has taken me so long to do this intro, but anyhow. So basically where I'm getting the pictures from are my Pinterest. So like I have a bunch of like I have a board filled with like a bunch of like sketches and stuff from other people, and then I'm going to try and replicate them. So I think I'm going to put like the original photo, and then at the end I'm going to put my own side by side, so like you guys can tell me how well I did or give me tips on how to improve my drawing, because I actually want to do really well. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so this is your final chance to take a look at me in the glasses. So left, right, up, down. So this is me in the glasses because I'm about to take them off now, so I can start drawing. But yeah, okay. So basically, I have two pictures, or like two sketches that I got from Pinterest that I'm going to try and draw today. And the first one is this like anchor type thing. Like, it's really nice. I don't really know how else to describe it, but it's like an anchor. I think I'm going to put the picture on the screen. But yeah, it's like an anchor kind of thing. And then the second one is like, it's a cute little, like, it's like a hot house thing. It's like a house, yeah, it's like a house thing. So it's like a cute like cottage kind of house. But yeah, so those are the two things I'm going to be drawing, and at the end I'm going to like show you guys. Well, if I finish the first one, then I'll show you guys, and if I don't get to finish the second one, then maybe we can do a part 2 of this, or see how it goes. But yeah, so it's time to start sketching. Let's do this. Okay, so as I said before, I'm not the best drawer. Like, I don't really have a specific technique. So if you're looking at this video thinking that you're going to get like tutorial how to draw, how to this, how to that, you are actually not. Like, I'm even looking for who's going to help me. So like, if you have any tips how to draw this, how to draw that, because I can't get a hang on human faces. Like, I can't draw faces. I don't know what it is, but the eyes are never right, so I never draw faces. But like abstract stuff, like, I can do that. Also, I'm going to post, like, when I finish drawing, I'm going to post the pictures on my Instagram. So I'm just put my Instagram somewhere here or in the description, so that you guys can go and see the picture, like the finished product and everything. And yeah, also so that you can follow my Instagram, because as you should. But yeah, let's start drawing. So I'm just gonna go right into the unpopular opinions and everything. So I say unpopular opinions, but they are not really, I don't know if you can consider them actually unpopular, because like, I'm sure people share these opinions, but like, to me it seems like they will be very unpopular. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. So the first unpopular opinion I have is, it's about reading. Actually, it's like about books, but basically it's like romance books are the easiest and best books to read. Like, I stand by the fact that romance is the best genre to read, especially for somebody who is starting out. Like, romance books are the best genre of books to read, because they're just very easy to swallow. Like,
what did you say?
Like for something like mystery or thriller or stuff like that, you have to like really sit down and pay attention to everything, and like get a feel for like the characters, and like try and pick up on hidden hints and everything. But like with romance, it's just like having a feel good time. Like, it's just calm. Like, and if you're a new reader, romance books are very short. Like, they're the shortest books, so you can just get through it quickly, and like, you're done. And it's just a cute little, just a little fluff romance, anything like that. It just makes reading so enjoyable. Like, I've been reading for like years now, and to this day I can tell you that I've read more romance books than any other kind of books, and I stand by the fact that romance is the best genre to read. So next, this one is going to be like kind of controversial, and if you think that I'm wrong, then please let me know. But I think that men are just as, if not more, emotional or petty than women. Because like, men are always, they're so funny actually. Like, they're always saying like, oh, why you guys always acting so emotional and everything? Like, you guys are always taking things so seriously. Like, it's not that deep and everything. But you will never, like, if you will never know the reality of life until you see the petty side of a man. Because men can actually be so petty. Like I don't know, guy. I'm not going to give a specific example. Let me not expose myself. But like, men can actually be so petty. Like, I hate the way they try to make women feel like we're like overreacting about everything. Because like, for some reason, if a woman reacts to like something that has happened, she's overreacting. But when a man reacts, he's just reacting. And it's like, no, men can be so dramatic. Like, it's actually so crazy. But yeah. So next, this one is, I stand by this one so strongly. Nobody has their life figured out once they come out of high school. Like, nobody has their life figured out once they come out of high school. Like, I hate this prerogative of like, oh, once you finish high school, you should know what you're gonna major in, what company you want to work in, and what field you want to go into, and how many kids you want to have, and what kind of person you want to marry, what kind of house you want to have. Like, bro, I don't even know what I want to do for dinner. Like, you can't expect me to have all the answers to these questions. And people are always pressuring, especially teenagers, like they're always pressuring teenagers, like, oh, you need to have this figured out, you need to have that figured out. And it's like, no, I don't actually have the answers to your questions. Like, I'm still figuring out my life. How many years have I lived on this earth that you want me to be answering all these questions? Like, relax.
Relax, dude.
I never understood the concept of like making like high schoolers choose the subjects that, like, for example, like business students or art students or science students, like making them choose what they want to go in, like what they want to focus on so early. Because it's like my mind is going to change 1,001 times, which is why I like the concept of like college or like university, because like every 2 days somebody changes their major, and it's like that is actually how it's meant to be, because I'm not going to know what I want to do until I experience a lot of things. So if I don't have the chance to experience a lot of things, then how am I ever going to find out what I actually want to do? Like, it's foolish to expect literal high schoolers to have their entire life figured out by the time they graduate. Like, that's not possible. Okay, next. Also, this is so distracting. I don't know how I'm going to multitask like drawing and talking about the opinions. So like if I pause and like stop talking for a while, I'll probably cut it out. But like I just want to let you guys know that I'm not like pausing for no reason. I'm actually trying to get the drawing nice, because like I don't know, the perfectionist in me will not allow me to continue drawing if I don't like get a particular detail right. So yeah. But my next unpopular opinion is not knowing how to speak your native language is a fault on your family and surroundings, not on you.
That's right, I said it.
Get out! Get out! Get the hell out of here!
And I know that this, like, I know that this, it depends on the situation, but like, I firmly believe that if you are raised in a community where they like where the environment is not conducive for you to learn your native language, then you're never going to learn it. And one of my biggest regrets is not learning my native language, because like I always wanted to know how to speak, because I don't know, I feel like it just breeds community to be able to speak your language. But like every single time I've tried, I mean, this is my personal experience, but every single time I've tried, it always ended up being a situation of like I would try to speak it for like a few weeks, right? And then anytime I would say something in the language, like my people, like the people in my surroundings would like make fun of my pronunciation or something, or like they'd say, oh, you didn't say this properly, or you didn't say that properly. And I'm like, it's not encouraging. For like, if I make a mistake, you're just always like, instead of correcting me, you're just always like talking about it, and it makes someone feel bad, like to even try. So like at a point I just gave up, because I'm like, you people are always going to, like, if I try, you people are also always going to take it as a joke when I'm actually genuinely trying to learn how to speak this language. But yeah, I feel like for example, your parents or like your grandparents, whoever is your guardian, should take it upon themselves to speak your native language to you, like from the get-go, like from the beginning. Like the second you pop out of the womb, you should be speaking your native language. Like they should not speak to you in any other language apart from your native language, so that you can actually get a feel for it. Because that's one of the things that like went wrong in my case, was like they did not speak it to me often, so like I never really got the hang of it. So like now I can understand some aspects of my language, but I can't speak it, and my pronunciation isn't good, and that makes me feel so sad. And the thing is that they try to blame like the child or the person who can't speak the language, and they'll be like, oh, why didn't you make more of an effort to learn, or like why didn't you do this and why didn't you do that, when it's like, no, like I actually, like if you guys actually sat me down and like spoke in the language to me, then I feel like by now I would have gotten the hang of it, don't you think? So like that's my take on it, sure. Okay, next. Sorry, I have a cough today. I don't really know what's going on, but like I was almost deciding not to film today, but I was just like, I have to film, so yeah. Okay, my next unpopular opinion. every generation thinks they are the best and that the ones before or after them are all trash. And I stand by this because even my generation, like Gen Z, bro, we have a lot of faults. Let me not lie, we have a lot of faults. But then, like, for example, millennials are always trying to make it seem like we are the worst generation to ever exist, and like they will try and make us seem like our jokes are unfunny, or like our intellect is not as high as theirs, or like we don't know anything, we haven't experienced anything, our childhood wasn't as good as theirs.
You guys are so stupid, you know that?
But then, like, I can tell you that once the next generation, I don't know what they call this, but once the next generation after Gen Z comes, we may start acting the exact same way. Like, we may actually just be like, oh, these children, back in my days. Okay, I don't believe anybody in my generation is ever going to say back in my day. But like, yeah, that's just my take on it. Because, like, I don't like the way, like, every generation is always like, the generations before are always like, oh, you guys, you haven't experienced life, you don't know anything about anything. Like, back in my days, we used to, as our parents would say, walk to school. And I'm like, no, you okay, like, that wasn't your time. Like, I don't know what you want me to do with that information. Like, it's always so weird. And it's not as if there's actually that huge of a difference between, like, Gen Z and the generations before us. Like, okay, like, maybe there was, like, a difference in technology, but we're all still human after all. Like, we all fairly had the same experience. So, like, they make it seem like we're just miles away from each other, and it's like, relax, like, actually relax. Okay, the next one, and this one is so important to me. Like, this one is actually something that we need to fix, and we need to fix it, like, soon. Most teachers don't know how to teach. Like, bro, most teachers actually do not know how to teach. Like, they don't have any idea how to impart knowledge from their brain into another person. Because it's like, some people are learners and they are not teachers, but because they've understood the material, they believe they have the capability to teach it to somebody else. Teaching is not easy. Like, I can't lie, teaching is not an easy thing to do. Like, understanding something is one thing, and then being able to explain it in an easy way to somebody else is another thing. Because, like, if you're teaching something to somebody, you should be able to dumb it down to the point that it, like, somebody that's in, like, 5th or 4th grade can understand it. So, like, I hate those teachers who are like, they'll just put, like, a presentation on the screen, or like a slideshow or something with things that they've copied from the textbook, and then they'll put it on the screen, and then they just read it. And they'll just read it, and they'll read it from top to bottom. They won't add any explanation in between, no references, no nothing. They'll just read it from top to bottom, and then they'll give a test or they'll give an assignment, and I'm like, bro, what am I supposed to do with this? Like, what am I actually supposed to do? Like, how am I supposed to learn? You're not teaching me anything, you're reading from a slide. Like, literally, I could have done that. Like, why am I coming to class? No, why am I coming to class? What am I doing here? Because you are just, like, you could have sent this slide to me via email. I will go home and I will teach myself, because obviously I have no reason to be in your class. And that's one of the reasons why I left one of my classes in school. Like, why I dropped one of my subjects in school, because I was like, I cannot be in a class where the teacher doesn't teach, because, like, I don't understand what I'm doing here, and I would dissociate. I will stop paying attention. Like, I will literally start sleeping in your class, and I don't want to do that, because frankly it's disrespectful. But, like, if your class is not imparting anything into my life, then what am I supposed to do? Like, you can't just project a slide on the board and then read from it and then expect everybody to suddenly understand what you're talking about. And, like, I don't know, teachers need to actually be evaluated on their teaching skills, not just how much they know the thing they are teaching. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so that's my take on it anyway. Now, next thing. This one, I feel like people may not think is a huge problem, but to me, it has become like this thing that is taking over the nation, and we need to stop it, because it's not funny. There are too many premium stuff. Everything is premium. There is nothing that is just normal. Everything is premium. You have to pay money for every single service online now. Cause, like, why? Wait. Okay, fine. The streaming services, I can understand. You need to have so you need to pay for this, you need to pay for that, you need to pay for that, because they are streaming services and they put in money to produce the things that they are giving out to you. So fine, that one makes sense. The one that I don't understand, music streaming platforms. Why do you have premium? Like, okay, I understand you're trying to make more money, but it just takes all the fun out of everything. I don't want to be paying for music Am I the only one that feels that way? Because I don't see music is meant to bring me happiness. I don't like the idea that I'm going to have to be paying for music. What do you mean I'm paying for music? Like what? Like I can sympathize with people who use YouTube music now, even though like it doesn't work offline unless you like pay. But like I can sympathize with people who use YouTube music. Like I feel like the only reason why people use all these streaming services that are like that you have to like pay for premium is just to flaunt that they can pay for premium. Like I don't think anybody actually enjoys paying for premium. Like it's so annoying. Like why am I paying for premium? And then the worst one, which has come up recently, Snapchat premium. What are you talking about? You want me to pay an extra how many dollars so that I can see when people have swiped? Bro!
Oh my god! It doesn't work. Oh my god!
Like Snapchat is such a snitch. I'll talk about that in a minute, but like Snapchat is such a snitch. Anyway, there are too many premium stuff. Like there's so much. Like why is everything premium now? Like why do I need to pay extra money to get more features? Even something as little as widget, like widget apps, like widgets that you get on your phone, like the little square things that you put on your phone to like widgets, they are now premium widgets. Like you can like I can't just get fine looking widgets without paying money. Like people are always trying to profit off the consumer nowadays, and it's so sad because it's like now I don't even use widgets anymore because like I'm tired. I can't find any nice widgets that don't cost money, and I'm not in a situation where I'm going to be paying for widgets, so like I'm not doing that. So like it's so weird. Like I don't want to have to be paying for all this stuff. Like I don't know, in my opinion it's very weird, but there's too many premium stuff. So now let me talk about Snapchat. Bro, why is Snapchat such a snitch? Like somebody needs to actually tell me, creator of Snapchat, anybody, like why is Snapchat such a snitch? Because what do you mean this person screenshotted, this person screen recorded, this person saved your snap in chat? Bro, stop. Like actually stop, because it's not funny. It's actually not funny. Like especially if me, I'm trying to get gist, like I'm trying to screenshot a chat maybe to send to my friends group chat so that I can like get some advice on a certain situation, and I can't screenshot it because this person is going to know that I screenshotted it, this person is going to know that I screen recorded it. Like, and then people will not be letting their heads swell when you save their snap in chat, and it's like, bro, no, first of all my phone automatically saves, and even if I save your snap in chat, that doesn't mean you're special. And if you're saving your snap in chat so that I can send your picture to another GC so they can make fun of your face. Okay, that sounded mean, but like that's the reality of life. I'm so sorry, that's actually the reality of life. I don't want to be mean, but that's the reality of life. So people should stop letting their heads swell when they see, oh, this person screenshotted my chat, that means they must really no, that's not the reason. Actually, that's not the reason. Like Snapchat need to get their head in the game, because no other app is doing this, and it's really annoying because like I can't, because now I don't like using Snapchat. Like I don't use it at all anymore. The only time I'll ever use it is if there's like a group chat that I'm supposed to be a part of, or like if I'm doing streaks with somebody, which is like rarely. But I just don't like using Snapchat anymore because it's such a snitch. Like why are you snitching? Like stop. Like it's not even funny. But yeah, that's besides the point. So another unpopular opinion, guys, if you're naming your child, if you gave birth to somebody a whole 9 months and you want to give the child a name, take 3 to 5 business days to think of this name. I'm so sorry, take 3 to 5 business days. In fact, take a whole week. Take a whole week. Like take a whole week, take 2. Think about a good name, because these celebrities are actually getting on my nerves. Like they are getting on my nerves. And like obviously when I say getting on my nerves, it's not paining me like that, it's not deep. But like, bro, some of these celebrities, the names they give their kids are just so weird. Like, okay, let me give you some examples now. Blue Ivy, Beyonce's child. Blue Ivy is not the most common name, right? But it's a cute name if you think about it. Like it's not a bad name. Like, oh, Blue Ivy. Like if they called her Blue Ivy in school, I wouldn't be upset. Like I'm sure she wouldn't be upset. Like it's a fine name. Okay, fine. Chicago West, Northwest. Those are a bit more on the outside of the box side, but like we can work with it. Okay, Northwest. I'm sure there's more than one person on this earth who's named North and Chicago, so we can work with that. The ones I don't understand are the Elon Musk level names. Like, have you seen the name of Elon Musk's child? I will put it on the screen. Because what is that? Like, what is that? That looks like something I would see in my further masters. That looks like a line of code. Why are you giving your child? Why does your child's name have numbers inside? Why am I seeing dashes and full stops? What are you saying? And okay, so now let's assume Elon Musk's child is coming for a job interview, although I doubt he will ever have to. He's coming for a job interview, right? And then they're like, oh, name please. What do you want him to say? And if he is able to say his name, how do you want the person that's writing down his name to spell it? Can you have consideration for his future employers, please? And then that one is not even okay. Well, that's the worst. But like another really bad one is Nick Cannon and his 12,000 kids, his whole tribe of children, all their names. Like, okay, Monroe is fine. Moroccan is pushing it. What is legendary love? Zillion Zen. Like, bro, like, what? These names don't make sense. Like, can you, like, it's actually not even, like, I thought Nigerians were bad. Like, I thought my people were bad. Because, like, we used to give our kids, abstract nouns as names. Like, when I say abstract nouns, I mean, like, patience, love, joy, happiness. Okay, I've never actually met anybody named love. Well, patience, joy, happiness, stuff like that. We used to give kids in Nigeria those names, and we've made them common, so it's not that big a deal anymore. I'm still not okay with it, but that one we'll put it to the side. But these celebrities have just been getting more and more crazy with the names they give their children, and it's like it's not even limited to celebrities. TikTokers have started giving their kids the weirdest names, and I'm like, guys, can you have compassion? Like, it's actually not even funny. Like, I'm so sorry if I am the child of, I don't care whether you're a celebrity, I'm so sorry, I will not leave the house with that name. I will get that name legally changed. I'm so sorry, I can't. Because what do you mean? And you know that child is going to get bullied.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places.
You know that child is going to get bullied. The only thing that's going to save them is their money. So you better hope you have enough money to protect that child when they want to start bullying them. Cause like, excuse me, bro, the names are getting too out of pocket now. Like, it's actually too much. It's actually too much. Okay, you know I had to bring the glasses back to end the video, but yeah, I'm done with the unpopular opinions, and I'm done with the first drawing. I wasn't able to finish the second one, unfortunately, but if you guys want to see me draw that cottage thing, then I will make another video like this and talk about something else. I think I have some stories in my pocket that I can tell you guys that would be like really interesting, but like let me know. So yeah, I'm going to do like a side-by-side of like my drawing and the one I got from Pinterest. And so yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. Comment down below your ideas for videos. Comment down below what you thought about my unpopular opinions, and yeah, if you like the video, like it, and if you liked seeing my face for a second time, then subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.